on Staten Island and people are like, oh, you must be so happy you work where you live. I'm like, woohoo! Now I get to develop the mind of the young Guido. My kids are like, yo, miss, what's a Guido? I'm like, you are. I heard on the radio that teachers are heroes. Yeah, I heard that. I didn't know that because the only thing I ever hear is that I'm an asshole. And I work in the New York City public system, so people are like, oh, you must have a lot of problems with violence in the classroom. I don't have a problem with violence. You know what I have a problem with? Is bodily functions. Nothing ever gets done if someone farts in my class. Bitch, it smells like ass in here. Smells like ass. Let me tell you about my geniuses. I teach American history, and I was teaching the Alamo, and I was talking about Davy Crockett. So this kid, Steven, in the back's like, miss, Betty Crocker was at the Alamo. I'm like, did you say Betty Crocker? He's like, yeah, didn't she sew the American flag? I'm like, what? I'm like, Betsy Ross? Hold on a second, folks. The change of stupidity goes around the room like a ball at a rock concert. It's like, Betsy Ross? No, that was that lead singer in that 60s Motown band. I'm like, Diana Ross. No, that was the woman who wouldn't move to the back of the bus. That was my honors class. I love kids. Actually, it's not so bad being a teacher because we get off on a lot of holidays. We were off last week for like the Jewish holiday. But the kids complain. They're like, miss, what are we off for? I'm not Jewish. I'm like, what the hell are you complaining about? I'm pushing for Ramadan. One of the things that we have to do as a teacher is we have to chaperone dances. Have you seen the kids dance lately? Let me tell you something. The next generation of teenagers are just gonna take off their clothes and fuck right on the dance floor. Because there's nothing left. I mean, what is this shit? Guys like a quarterback coming in, the girls up like this. I'm like, it smells like ass in here. Oh my God. Teacher next to me is like, are you gonna break that up? I'm like, break that up? I'm like, I didn't get paid for this gig. That's free porn.